Welcome back everyone to more of RiME. In the last episode we turned black and look at that guy. He looks just like the shades now. So now we have nothing to worry from the shades. We are just like them. I'm guessing the rest of the game will be like this. We also lost Foxy. We lost all the companions we had. This looks like an area of despair, like everyone is having the same gesture, crying. The whole area is drenched in water. It's always raining, so it doesn't look good. And we thought we were rescuing that little girl who was stuck in, by being a... Oh shit, where are we? How do we even get up? So, but that affected this guy badly. Now we are stuck. Both of these are too high to jump. Can we climb onto? Okay, so there is another climbable surface from here. We'll probably have an easier time from here. Yeah, we can climb onto this and then jump across. Yeah, we were thinking that we were rescuing that guard by opening up those 4 ha points and then activating all 4 of them together. But instead of that actually affected our boy in a bad way. He became all black in color and his eyes started glowing just like the shades. So I'm not sure at this point what's happening. At least one good thing is the shades. This looks like this is a temple of the... Oh shit, don't fall down. This is a temple of the shades and at least they are not attacking. Oh, light comes back to the world. That's our way forward, but how do we even reach there? How do we even reach that? Or do we have to do something with the light to get rid of the shades? This thing opened up with ha. Oh, he cannot ha anymore? He cannot ha anymore, guys. That's even worse. So there is nothing else here. You can see if we can go up here. We cannot. So what's the purpose? What's the purpose? Okay, can we make this jump? Okay, this definitely is a climbable surface. So I'm guessing this is how we will climb onto that ledge, the one the game showed us. Don't fall down, please, don't fall down. From here, where do we go? Okay. This is the ledge it showed. So his heart doesn't have any effect anymore. Not like before. Like he's been corrupted somehow. What are we doing here? Is that a climbable surface? It doesn't look like. Okay, so there is another switch thingy here. We need to climb. That breaks this one. More light. Okay. And from here we will need to go down. Thank God the game makes it easy by marking the surfaces that we can climb. Otherwise it would be impossible to find these, because they will all look so same. That's just, there is no light, that's all. We could have easily fallen down. Now where is this other thingy that will let us... Oh, that had some effect. I cannot see the other sill. Oh, it's back there. So we'll have to... Oh shit. There is a platform connecting these two. Right, so we'll have to climb this. Thank God I noticed it up there. Now what happens? We have broken all three of those connections. He got the blackness removed from his body. This is another of those. And he's glowing. We are back to the tower. This time already on the top. So we'll need to go down. These are not lighting up. Okay, now they are lighting up. What are these? Sea creatures? The game took over. Bless you, GameChangerX. Look at the glow on him. That was a huge drop. Another huge drop. No more drops. Right, we are completing this area. Awesome. We're back in the boat, and this time he's in place of the red hooded figure. Is he going to fall down? And we have a different character we have not seen before. Finally, the tower is shown again. Oh. He's still glowing. His clothes is glowing, not him. Is he a prisoner? This doesn't look like a prison. Oh, it's too bright out. Doesn't look like a prison cell. Looks like a normal home. The story has turned completely. This is the same man we saw on the boat. The shades are diving in and there is sky inside. So are we supposed to dive in? Yeah, we are too. I'm guessing that's the end of the game. The pan again on the boat. Here's a key. So we are playing as this man. This looks like a normal home. Oh, look at... Oh, we cannot turn back. This was the room we were just in. Like the little boy was just in. So was this whole thing all his imagination? Could as well be, because there is the boat he was imagining. He was sleeping on this bed. Could all be his dreams. There are trees outside there where you can see those fruits. So elements from the whole game is there. There are the mirrors. There is the tower. Is there a shade? Probably not. There is a huge tower there. That's a lighthouse. So let's go back. I don't think there is anything to do in the room. Oh, he's back. Or maybe it's all this man's dream and that boy is his own childhood. Very cryptic story, so I'm just trying to guess it. Could as well be that it's a childhood story and it's at the same time it's a dream story, or maybe it's something symbolic that I'm completely misunderstanding. But overall it was an awesome game. If you have heard about this game before, it has been in development for quite some time and the development was stalled. Then Tequila Works bought this company and funded the project, and a lot of things happened. Final outcome, it's a indie game, and final outcome is really nice. Really nice. It's really an artsy story-based game. I wish the story was a little more pronounced. It was like it is a cryptic story, and because nothing is told by the game, we'll have to guess what it is. And I'm guessing that it's a story of loss. At the same time, it's a story of wonder, and it could as well be that the boy we played as was the childhood of this man, or maybe his own son or something. And as a child, he has gone through a wonderful journey where all the elements from his present day was present. He created enemies out of things that he has seen. He has created companions out of it. The tower is there, the boat is there, the red color is there. So everything is there. The fox, I didn't see any sign of it in his room, or it may be completely different. So please let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you have seen all the videos, what do you guys think about the story? What could it be? Overall, I liked the game. There were a lot of elements. So there were companions from the very beginning. The visuals are awesome. It's a unique type of visuals nowadays we are seeing in these games. The storytelling, awesome. Although I didn't get the story, I'm sure I'm guessing it completely wrong. I should have read about it before starting to play the game. Overall, it's a top-notch artsy kind of game. The likes of which we saw in The Last Guardian. No combat. It's all just platforming and a little bit of running around. That's all. But overall, it's a very nice, laid-back, enjoyable ride from the beginning to the end, and we are finishing it in 11 episodes. So it's not a very small game. It will give you at least 3 to 4 hours of, or even 5 hours of gameplay from start to finish if you don't rush it. And if you actually want to check out every nook and cranny, you can easily double it. So it's worth the money. If I have to give a score, I'll give it 7, 8 out of 10. Normally indie games don't get 9 or 10 from me, because most of the indie games are pretty short. Like you can maximum spend 5-10 hours on a game, whereas I expect from a AAA game to spend more than 30-40 hours. Some games I spend hundreds of hours, or I expect to spend hundreds of hours. But it is not a full price game, so for that I should at least give it 7 or 8. Hopefully you guys liked the whole series. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. I won't miss a chance to play any indie games which are like this. I will play all artsy games, and I plan on going back and playing Ori and the Blind Forest. I missed that game long back, and I plan to correct that and play that game on the channel. So there's a lot of plans of a lot of new and old games coming into the channel. So if you have not subscribed yet, excuse me, this is a good time to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this whole series. I will see you guys with another new game from tomorrow. So I normally try to post 2 games at a time at least. I'm not sure what the next game would be. There are 3 or 4 candidates, but it might be either God of War, more of God of War, or it might be a completely new game. Not new in the sense it came out last year, but it's a Dark Souls clone in 2D. I have had that game for quite some time, and I'm planning to play it. Or it could as well be the recently released Nex Machina. So I have these 3 games in line which I will play parallel to God of War. GameChangerX out, but before I go away, I let the rest of the credit run and see if there are any hidden cutscenes at the end. GameChangerX out.